We think we know water, right? I mean, we use it every single day. But how much do we really understand about it? Well, in this explainer, we're going to dive deep into the surprising, strange, and absolutely essential world of H2O. Let's get into it. So, to kick things off, I've got a question for you. What could you, yes, you, right now, possibly have in common with a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex that stomped around millions of years ago? Believe it or not, the answer is probably in the glass of water on your desk. Stick with me because we are absolutely going to solve this mystery. Okay, first up, let's zoom way, way out. Think astronaut's eye view. From space, our home is this beautiful blue marble, and that's all thanks to water. But the story of that water is a real paradox. It's a tale of incredible abundance and shocking scarcity. So get this, a whopping 71% of our planet's surface is covered in water. That's just a staggering amount. It fills the oceans, carves out canyons. It basically defines what our world looks like. But, and this is a big but, there's a catch. And here's that catch. Of all that water, all 71% of it, less than 1% is fresh and actually available for us to drink and use. The rest? It's either salt water in the oceans or it's frozen solid in glaciers and ice caps. It's a huge reminder of just how precious that tiny little fraction really is. To really wrap your head around the sheer scale of our planet's water, picture this. Take Mount Everest, the tallest point on land, and drop it into the Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the ocean. Well, its peak wouldn't even come close to the surface. It would still be over a mile. That's about 2 kilometers deep underwater. Just mind-blowing. So, we've seen that water is massive in scale, but it's not just vast, it's also just weird. Scientifically speaking, it's a total rebel. It behaves in ways that break the normal rules of chemistry and physics. And as it turns out, that weirdness is exactly what makes life on Earth possible. Now here's something you've seen a million times, but maybe never really thought about. Water is the only substance on Earth you can naturally find in all 3 states of matter. You've got solid ice, liquid water, and gas in the form of vapor. You can see all 3 just by looking at a pot of boiling water with ice cubes in it. It's totally unique. And here's one of its greatest tricks. Normally, when you freeze something solid, it gets denser and it sinks, but not water. Ice is actually less dense than liquid water, and that's why it floats. This isn't just some cool quirk. It's a brilliant piece of natural engineering. That floating layer of ice acts like a blanket, insulating the water below and allowing all the fish and aquatic life to survive the winter. You think that's strange? How about this for a mind bender? It's called the Mpemba effect. It's this counterintuitive, almost unbelievable idea that sometimes hot water can freeze faster than cold water. Seriously, scientists are still debating exactly why it happens, which is just a fantastic reminder that even the most common thing in the world still has its secrets. Okay, so we've looked at water across the entire planet, and we've dived into its strange science. Now, let's bring the focus right back home and look at how fundamental water is inside our own bodies. I mean, just take a look at this. Your body right now is about 60% water. It's powering your muscles, it's keeping your joints moving, it's the delivery system for all the nutrients in your cells. But here's the part that always gets me. Even your bones, the most solid part of you, are about 30% water. We are literally walking, talking water balloons. And keeping that water level balanced is so critical. You don't have to be stranded in a desert to feel dehydrated. In fact, a tiny drop, just 1 or 2% in your body's water level is enough to make you feel grumpy, tired, and unable to focus. You know that afternoon slump, that feeling of hitting a wall? It might not be a lack of caffeine. It might just be thirst. And since it's so vital for us, we really have to think about how we're using it. A single running faucet can waste up to 6 liters. That's about 1.5 gallons of water every single minute. It just goes to show you how a tiny change, like turning off the tap while you brush your teeth, can save a massive amount of this precious stuff over time. All right, it's time to tie all of this together with one of the most mind-bending facts I have ever heard about water. It's a fact that connects you, me, and everything that has ever lived on this planet. And here we go. This is the answer to our big question from the start. See, the Earth basically has a closed system when it comes to water. The amount we have today is the same amount we've always had. It just gets endlessly cleaned and recycled by the planet. This means the very same water molecules have been circulating for billions of years. So yes, the water in your glass was almost certainly drunk by a dinosaur at some point.
And that really leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? Every single drop of water on our planet has this deep, ancient history that connects all life through all of time. So the question becomes, what is its future? Well, that future depends entirely on us, on how we choose to protect and share this strange, essential, and truly amazing substance. Thanks for watching.